Hello, welcome back to Advanced Driving with Laurie. Today we're covering vanishing point analysis. Vanishing point analysis is how you read bends, corners, and it gives you an idea of whether you should be losing speed or whether the speed that you're using is appropriate, even if you haven't been around that bend before. So we're going to do a quick bit of theory, and then we're going to see a couple of examples to really drive some of the points home. So let's imagine we're going into a right-hand bend, and to begin with, you're approaching it from down here. Your vanishing point is the furthest that you can see into that bend. Let's imagine that the sides of this road are tree lined, so you can't see straight through over here, you can only see into the road itself. And if that was the case, your line of vision is going to be something like this. It's going to be cut off by the inside of the bend, and it will go down to about here. So while your vehicle is here, this is your vanishing point. It's the furthest that you can see into the bend. It's where those two lines of trees converge, if you will. However, as you move further into that bend, let's say you move down out here, your vanishing point now is going to be moving something like over here. So as you can see, the further back you are, it's going to be out here somewhere, and then as you move into it, it moves away. So that's fine, hopefully that makes sense. But what's really important is not just where that vanishing point is, but how it's moving in relation to your viewpoint. To begin with, when you're far back down here, your vanishing point isn't going to move that much, even as you're approaching it. And at that point, we refer to the vanishing point as static. Generally, this means you're going to have to lose speed because you're traveling too fast. So if you're approaching a corner and that vanishing point isn't moving, it's just staying, and you're approaching it, that's static, it's not moving, you need to lose speed. However, as you start to enter the bend, you should see the vanishing point start to creep away from you, from your point of view. And at that point, we refer to it as creeping. Now, usually this still means you need to lose more speed. However, the next stage after creeping will be matched, and as the name suggests, this is when the speed that you're traveling is matching the speed that the vanishing point is moving away from you. So it doesn't look like you're either gaining on it, nor is it getting away from you. And typically when you have a matched vanishing point, you can start to apply some gentle acceleration. This is for standard bends, we're not thinking of like double bends or anything like that at this point. And then finally, as you start to exit the bend, you'll find that the vanishing point should be running away from you. And at that point, you can start to apply more acceleration as you exit the bend. So, quick recap on the theory, and then we're going to see a couple of examples, maybe just one example. So, vanishing point, furthest that you can see into your corner. As you start to approach your bend, it won't appear to be moving at all. You'll just be gaining on it, and we refer to it as static. Generally, that means you have to lose speed. Then it should start to creep away from you, but you're still gaining on it, but it's moving. At this point, we call it creeping. Generally, again, still means we need to lose more speed. Then, once that vanishing point is moving apparently at the same speed as us, we refer to it as matched. Typically, we can apply some gentle acceleration at this point. And then finally, as that vanishing point starts to run away from us, we refer to it as running, and at this point we apply more acceleration as we exit the bend. That's the theory. Let's see an example. Static, creeping, matched, still matched, running. Static, creeping, matched, still matched, running.